well. And when she's in on you, she's going to beat you out. So you have to play mid-range very, very perfect in order to walk away from this. I think stage pick is going to matter a lot, too. I wouldn't be surprised if we start on PS2, but do you see a stage that works okay for Samus by comparison to Palu? Because I feel like they both very much want the same things.
Yeah, I think actually Samus wants smaller stages like Smashville maybe. And this sounds weird, but because Palu is so much faster and they both kind of have like a similar space, all the Samus controls farther range but better, I think having a smaller stage where Samus controls the entire stage is more beneficial than something like PS2. Yo, thank you Funslayer with 10 gifted subs! Bro, Funslayer is an oil prince. He's been gifting like 25 subs the past like 3 or 4 streams. Now he's giving another 10. Thank you so much, bro, for continued support. God damn.
I feel like that's a complete necessity, right? Because you're getting down much closer to the cooking stream. We got loaf and bread. We got loaf and peanut currently at the top, trying to get that bread, and we try to push you that much closer to the cooking stream. Thank you so much, Funslayer, for that. It's truly appreciated. It helps keep this going. And starting things off here, by the way, this is kind of exactly how we expect this matchup usually to start. Good job on calling the jump out there, but Headshot's kind of getting smacked around a bit.
Yeah, it's hard because Headshot kind of has the range to contest Palu, and one thing that's actually key in this matchup is because Samus has so much good ground control, right? A lot of characters have to kind of jump at Samus, but Palutena's airspeed is slow, so if Palutena jumps at the wrong time, she can't get close to Samus, meaning she's gonna probably take some damage, like missing that jump for Samus. And that's gonna be a big deal, something that Headshot has to leverage throughout this entire set, and that and the grabs is such a big deal because if Pal has to approach on the ground with like shielding, that's a lot of chances to grab.
Yeah, but I think what we
something fancy. That's all
I think what we just saw too is really going to be the main go-to KO option for Chag. That dash attack within that close range, trying to bait out some bad charges or a whiff grab, is going to be the consistent thing Headshot has to be looking out for. Those auto reticles are going to be a real nuisance as well.
Oh my god! But with that said, yeah. Auto reticles, everything. You know, Palutena's not even 100% yet. Chag just hitting his triple digits right now and looking kind of fine. Samus has kill settings, but doesn't get killed neutral that well. Kind of needs time to set up things like down B. And honestly, Palutena can stop that with like side B, which he's recovering. So
yeah, true. Yeah, you're pretty much always playing the game as oh my god! So that's an air dodge read to death. Chag currently up 3 stocks to 1. I'm about to say you're always playing the game as Palu even when you're off stage because you have things like the explosive flame. But I mean, you don't have to worry about it if you're never getting pushed off stage.
Yep. Oh my god. Oh, that almost connects. Not that's gonna matter too much. Oh, that down to catches bad DI on Chag's part. Where's the charge shot there? I'm surprised. I feel like he's trying to do something with charge shot canceling and mess it up.
I think a big part of it is, remember what I was saying before, that you want to have half charge shot a lot because you want to bait out bad decisions on the Palu to get them to do something a little bit early. So you probably wanted to get rid of it, like, you know what, I don't want this at low percents because if I just get hit by a reflector, then I'm at a massive deficit for no reason.
Yeah, things like, oh, it's funny massive reflector because Chag just used it now for the first time this entire game, but yeah, that is a huge factor, so you can't even use big charge shots versus Palu too confidently because reflector can turn that to like 50 damage in your face.
Oh, that drag that was actually pretty good, and
yeah,
it's also
the setup. Oh, the gap attack breaches. I don't think Headshot expected that range on the gap attack, but suddenly go by side B, and now bad DI there, still living somehow. I thought that was an easy kill for Chag, but
Headshot's movements with these morph balls are actually kind of nuts. Like, he's been able to navigate around a lot, hasn't been able to get the lead back or anything, but you saw there's that dash attack attempt, there's the cancels you were talking about. Chag does not drop. I like the attempt to go off stage there. You're up a whole stock and you haven't gone off stage yet.
Okay, nice. Poke that shield down. Force Chag to jump in. Chag respawn back. God damn, that's so like no lightning, no slowdown or anything, just dead.
I don't know how many times we talk about this. People, give respect to someone with invincibility. Even if you're up against the wall. If you're gonna run in, hold shield. At least take a grab.
In situations like that happen, it just makes me sloppy slowdowns a thing, because it's just like, damn, the game just ends like that. It's like watching Smash 4 and someone just dies from like rage at like 0. It's just like, they just died. That's it. There was nothing crazy.
It still throws me off every time I go back to look at the last game and just watch the speed at which people died. I'm like, how did
was wondering why I
ever
kept seeing ads
game?
while subbed.
It makes those kills hype because it took 10 years.
Almost made me not want to resub just to keep watching them best out.
Mark. Yes, Marco. You know, subs, you don't get ads anymore. You know, it's quite a coincidence, right? You thought your subs, you were getting ads, so Well, let's
and
go with that prime.
a little unknown fact to some that was not talked about because we were still thrown off by those 10 amazing gifted subs from Funslayer. According to the Buzz, you become 50% more attractive by subbing to the Buzz. So make sure that you go ahead and sub to the Buzz. It's prime time to get good looking. It is game number 2. We got Chag versus Headshot. Honestly, I like the way Headshot was playing, but it was a little bit too late by the time the adjustments are made.
I really just want to see Headshot kind of play a lot lamer. This sounds like weird to say, just vaguely lamer.
I don't disagree with you.
I
know
feel
people
like
hate when we say that, but it's the truth.
Yeah, like when we say lame, we mean like fighting less, interacting less, and basically the less times you try to like jump at Palutena and like outspace her in air, the better, because you're not winning a spacing game versus like the queen of spacing in this game.
Yeah, honestly, and you're not winning on the air-to-air game either. I mean, you're seeing Chag just once Headshot is directly above, it's almost the same. I thought I feel like he was gonna go for a down air. Also, something I was gonna mention in the last one. If you're playing against Palu and you have a reactable situation to like a down, like something that's good on teleport, if you listen for sound cue, it's pretty easy to time that teleport. That's what we're seeing. Like he doesn't rip that down tilt until it happens.
And does not get edge guarded here. Oh god, no, iframes, that's so bad. Oh, he slips off the stage and regrabs as a result. Honestly, there was better ways to punish that, but I guess Chag kind of underestimated the trick than Samus did right there. And suddenly Chag is in the corner, teleport canceling out of there using the platform. That was great. Bro, that is some slick movement.
That is such confident approaching, and I think like if Headshot can find a KO, then great job, but Headshot has really just been a little bit too heavy with a lot of these swings. Like just been kind of throwing them out there for the sake of hoping they land. I mean, hey, you take that one every time. If they happen to miss, run with it.
Every single time. And
how did you parry that?
Bad.
I need answers. How did Headshot just react and parry to that? I'm saying. I can't react to nothing online.
Online Samus players have like magical abilities we cannot understand.
They truly do just get an international buff by stepping, by just turning on the online part. I like the stage position throw because of exactly that. The amount of times Headshot has swung out of disadvantage, that explosive flame was very smart.
And just like that, though, Palutena doesn't get the blender go up. I mean, that's so unfortunate. That's how much damage Headshot got taken for that. 25 so far. Hasn't reset neutral. Has taken like 40 damage now because of all the follow-ups of that. Okay, so you got 40 damage Headshot before he got a chance to reset the neutral because of that.
Yeah, all just from one. Luckily, up smash worked there too, because that up smash everybody falls out of. But multi-hits just suck at this game.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go. That's a good out of shield option.
Go for edge guard. Go for edge guard. Edge guard.
If that
missing that down smash timing. That's like the 4th time I've seen him miss that and get punished for it.
Yeah, honestly, you gotta like mix it up a little bit. Not that like I hope it works eventually, but if that keeps mixing up, look at this. Now stage position is in Chag's favor, and you're playing on defense here.
Oh my god.
All right, Chag is done with your nonsense. Gonna take you all the way to the platform. You gotta avoid the grab. That was such a good catch right there. That was the extendo arms right there, right? that just made me happy. I know Fantastic Four is coming in, and Headshot's looking for a pre-call to try and get a shot at Reed Richards. But currently being pushed off stage again. What do? Finds another grab and tries to go for a mix-up, looking for a down.
Doesn't get it. Now he's in the corner, but you see Chag overextending too much, and just like that, if they're playing neutral again. That big charge, I was scared. I thought Chag was just going to reflect that, and oh man.
Yeah, and you know what? That was actually like one of the first times we've seen a full charge shot be like just kind of let loose on full stage like that, because Chag is consistently adjusted. That's his air. You're going to force a high recovery. Doesn't get hit by any landing off airs because Chag went to the platform, but... That shot find it! Oh my god, that's a dash attack. What are you going to do? Gets by the up airs! Dash attack force off stage, doesn't get the Zair. What's he gonna do on a landing? Doesn't find him. Chag gets away somehow.
Okay.
That's a
I mentioned before. Did I mention that before the set started that interaction can and will happen, and you have to be ready to immediately up B in that situation? He did not. He hesitated for a second, and now he's dead.
Oh my god, you called that at the very beginning. That's one of those things you have to be just you have to instantly recognize the moment that it's going to occur, because it's a trade that benefits. It forces you to go down low. Wow. And then the disrespectful footstool at the end of it too. I would have laughed if Chag like went too far down trying to go for it, accidentally fast fell into the blast zone.
Yeah, right. That would I mean, I've seen worse things happen on.
I have seen people do dumb stuff like that. But currently up 2-0. I do like the stage pick because it gave a different platform layout that kind of worked for Headshot to be able to retreat, but it also gave Chag a lot of high recovery situations to avoid pressure too. I think Headshot's really contemplating whether he wants to run it back here or not.
I think he does. Yeah, it makes sense to run back because it went well. There was a few situations where I feel like Headshot could have played better. I feel like his ledge trapping, he needs something different because he keeps messing up the timing on down smash, and at this point he's getting punished for that. Maybe a down tilt, maybe an up tilt, maybe just a safer ledge trap.
Yeah, I mean, you pointed it out before, right? I mean, even the tale of the story of the last few sets has, once the ledge traps worked, whoever was the one succeeding won the set. Ledge trap was so important between the up tilts, the down tilts. Headshot has not succeeded. If he did, though, those would be a lot of stocks in his favor. We could be looking at a completely different set.
Did it back? Oh my god, the double weak hit backer and the strong backer? Alright,
I like the attempt of going for that down air, too. You cover potentially an air dodge onto the platform there.
Oh
yeah,
man,
you better recover fast.
Dude, the Nair planes right now is 2018 all over again.
Yeah, we ain't trying to run it back to those days. Let's keep this
free patch
where it is right now.
Come on, bro.
Hey, well, hold on now. Let's
I like this idea. Let's run back to those days.
Actually, no, I keep thinking back. It's not worth it. Because I have to remember the days of Wario and everything, too. Trying to almost... Pichu. Oh, no. Look, Void, I know you're in the chat. Big fan. I don't want that F tilt ever coming back. That back air, though, is going to finally find it.
That powerful back air. Very long back air. Kind of thin, though, so it's weak to hit. He's going for a charge shot grab. All right. Didn't work, but I like the attempt. Try a different ledge trap. And every time he's messed up a ledge trap, he's taking damage, and now he dies for it.
Honestly, I think he needs to go more for a reactionary-based approach to it instead of anticipation. He's trying to hard read these ledge traps so often that they're just not working. Oh my god, 40%!
Overextends on the up air and just like that.
What a way to shut down confidence in a match. That's a quick way to do it, to just get hit. And now Headshot, everything is just falling apart. Has to find some kind of answer, but Chag is just staying all over him right now.
Oh my god. I mean, Headshot's like, he's bringing it back, right? Hitting with like the tip of that up tilt, killing him 93.
If you wanted to come back, that's how you had to do it. You needed to take as little damage as he did. I mean, he's still getting pressured. And once again, the amount of times he's been caught by the explosive flame.
Yep. He's not like... He's just not ready for it every time, but he's taking so much damage, which is the counter of how much damage he's taking for that move. And now he's at kill percent. He still has a double jump left. Oh.
That
was a doable game. That was last time. This is ultimate, baby. Ultimate, you can break that stuff easily, but I guess mentally checked out. He's done. Unfortunate, but Chag does get to move on with a 3-0 after not only destroying his opponent in game, but out of game.
That's that Spanish household thing where you're sitting there playing your DS under your pillow for hours at night. You're trying to keep the light down, and then all of a sudden they realize you're up at 3 a.m. You try to hide it under the pillow. You had to dip and turn it off.
Bro, that sounds very personal. Oh my god, like the way you just described that story. But let me tell you, that was my household too. I'd be up at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night playing my game with my bed. Like, oh my god, my mom's woken up. I got hide it real quick.
Yeah, there was a day, there was a point in time where your parents could walk in and they could feel the TV and it was still hot. They knew you had it on, so
yeah, right.
Yeah. Headshot trying to dip because somebody catching him being up a little bit too late at night. But honestly, it's unfortunate because, like you said, that game was very super doable. Even though Headshot was getting pressured a lot, you reach a point where it's like, I don't think I'm gonna win, and sometimes you just want it to be done. I guess. I wanted more, though, because I really enjoyed watching it. Just got sniped out on that 40% recovery, though. That, like, and closed out the stock very quickly after that, too. That's why I'm super surprised they decided to SD at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the main factor might have just been, like, he's getting hit a lot. He knows Samus. He has maybe, like, any big edge guards going, ledge traps. And, like, any big conversions. So I guess he just figures he's going to lose the trade war. I don't know.
Possibly.
I mean, obviously, we can talk as commentators and say, yeah, that was stupid. But at the end of the day, he was down, and when you're done, I guess.
yeah, we got a story to tell, but we can't see all the details, and sometimes it's just, you just happen to be done. You just don't want to do it anymore. Because even after you take that W, you got to make 2 more wins after that, and he might have just thought to himself, like, all right, you know, it's whatever. I'm not going to put myself through it. It's late. Unfortunate for us, because we would love to see more, but we still get to see more of some ridiculous stuff because we have Peanut back on stream. We got Little Mac versus Palu.
Yeah. So
how do you feel about this?
Is Little Mac's favor.
No, go, keep it going.
Because you know, Little Mac, like, he hits Palutena, right? He punches her, and then she dies.
All
so,
right,
like, if you just do that enough, you're going to win the matchup, and clearly, as a result, Little Mac wins because he has potential. Can Palutena punch Little Mac? I don't think so.
Sure, she can't punch Little Mac. She's sitting there hiding behind a shield. Now, just so you know, I have clipped every single part of this, and I'll be using this for future. Honestly, jokes aside.